Hey YouTubers, welcome back to the channel. It's that Van Guy again with another weekly video. It's time for another Free It Friday feature. And today we're going to be checking out this really cool and very rare Hot Wheels Light Speeders Baja Breaker version. Paint with the power of light. I got this a while back, but I needed some batteries because the original batteries in the little flashlight part of this contraption, because it's so old, the batteries are worn out. So you can see it says Light Speeders, Hot Wheels Light Speeders, paint with the power of light. Try me. It has a little push button on a little like a little flashlight thing, and it also has some different pre-cut stencils inside that you can hold against it and then draw with light. But I needed some batteries because the batteries were dead. So I was able to finally get some batteries. 357s is what you need, 3 of them. So I'm going to open up this packaging and replace the batteries, and then we can check it out and see how it works. I'm not anticipating that it's going to work that great. But there's the, looks like it was originally purchased at Kohl's. No clue how much they paid for it. Looks like it's got a metal base. I'll give you a shot of the back. This is very rare. I've been looking for one of these for a long time. A lot of these other vehicles on the back are a lot more common, but this Baja Breaker one is really hard to find. I was searching for a long time to find one. Each car comes with individual stencils. I'll see if I can zoom in a little bit to try to get the print a little easier to read. If you guys want to pause it here, you can read it. Tells you how to replace the batteries and some other information about it. It looks like the copyright date right here above my thumb is 2011, so this was probably released around 2012, just to give you some information. I'll zoom out so you can see a little bit more about the packaging. I'll try to zoom in on the top part so you can read that. If you want to pause it here, you can read that. Hopefully it's in focus enough. But we're going to be opening this sucker and checking it out today. I do also have the guy that was able to find me one of these. He actually had 2, and I do actually have a loose one. But I did want to open up this packaging. I know it's kind of a sin when I already have a loose one, but I kind of want to demonstrate to you guys how this these light speeders work and what the little key fob does, and show you the stencils and stuff. So I'm going to have to open it to demo that. So, but if you're looking for one of these, hit me up. I might have an extra. Then again, it might be gone. I have a couple friends like Paul Wooten that I know collects these. He's a big Baja Breaker collector, and I don't think he has one of these. I was going to try to hook him up, but unfortunately this is not a cheap release. These are very can get very pricey because they are not very common. So let's see how we can get this out of here. Looks like it has like a little instruction sheet. Comes with like a little instruction sheet, it looks like. Here's the little fob thing. Looks like it might have some discoloration from the old batteries being in there. We'll take a look. We'll open it up and see if the batteries are all corroded inside. Hopefully not. And this thing is in there pretty good. It's formed right to the vehicle. So there's the thing. This is just a sticker. And then over here is the stencil that comes with it. Okay. All right. Well, let's open up the instruction manual here, and we'll take a look and see what it looks like. There's really nothing to this sheet. It's just battery safety information in about 20 different languages, double-sided. So there's really no instructions whatsoever on this sheet itself. Just battery safety information in a bunch of different languages. So that's garbage. There is some instructions on the back of the card, so you can hang on to that. Here's a little stencil that came with it. It's kind of got some clear spots where you could just shine a light through. But I'm going to need a screwdriver to open up this little fob, this little light. And you can see it's kind of got some discoloration here on the back, and it's been packaged the whole time, so I don't know, maybe the battery started to come apart inside. I'll take a look. Okay, well, I got the screw mostly out. I'll take a look inside. Ooh, yeah, you can see those batteries are pretty badly corroded in there. I'm gonna take those batteries out and try to clean it up a little bit and see if hopefully it'll still work with the new batteries. So hang tight while I clean this up. Okay, here's the Baja Breaker car, or van. I was able to change the batteries, and it was very corroded, both contacts and the spring. So it was a pain in the butt to try to get it to work, but it does work. If it's kind of like a blue light when you press the button. And I did point it at the van and just kind of do like a concentrated spot for a little bit. And you can see it does kind of have a green spot on one side from the light. I'm not really sure how long that usually lasts. I'm gonna try to get take one of the stencils and do some graphics on the other side, and we'll see how well it works. But I don't think I'll be able to do this on video because I'm gonna need to have like 3 different hands to hold it, and it's gonna take a while for the laser or the light to shine through to get it to work. So kind of give you a before and after, and we'll see how it works. Okay, according to the instructions, I'm going to read them to you here. It says, check out this amazing way to transform Hot Wheels cars at the speed of light. Hot Wheels Light Speeders vehicles. Special technology allows you to customize your car like never before when exposed to light. Vehicle decoration transforms into a different design, then fades so you can customize your car over and over. Show off your paint job, then start over again for a fresh look. It says, hold 3 seconds or more, and if you just shine the laser on it, it kind of gives you like a blurry spot here, and then it shows like if you use a stencil. I kind of doubt it's going to be that crisp with the stencil, but it says, designed directly on the car. Do not expose this toy to intense heat or direct sunlight. These will damage the car. These will damage the color change feature. Or use the stencil for super fine detail. There's some of the other vehicles. And some of the stencils. And then it just says how to change the batteries there. It included 3 AG13/LR44 button cell batteries, but they were so corroded and worn out by the time I opened it that they needed to be replaced and it needed to be cleaned. So I'm going to take this stencil and I'm going to put it on one side and trying to shine some light on it, and we'll see how it turns out. But I'm going to need like 2 or 3 hands to do this, so I don't think I'll be able to do it live. I'm just going to have to come back to it and show you guys what I did with it. Okay, I tried to use this stencil right here, this part, and this is what I got. So you can see it's kind of hard to supposed to hold it for 3 seconds. I just kind of trace the gaps. Maybe if I did it a little bit longer, it would come out a little bit more defined. But I could try this one on this side, and we'll see how that turns out, if it will work or not. Stay tuned. Okay, let's see how this turned out. So yeah, you can do a little bit of detail work, but it's not super crisp and clear. It doesn't you know, you kind of just have to trace around the lines a little bit. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit closer. So, just got to pick some funky stripes, and it's kind of got a blue light to it, like a bluish purple. So I'm not sure if you use a really bright flashlight if it would work on this particular vehicle, or if it's like a laser style, or if it has to be like a blue or a purplish light. I guess I'd have to do some experimenting. What I could try to do is I could try to get one of these Hot Wheels logos on the side and see if that would work. I'll give it one more try here. Just kind of go over the logo, try to hold the light real close to the stencil so you get some really bright light shining through there, and you just kind of go back and forth. That's what I was doing. I think the closer the light is to the stencil, the brighter the light, or the more impact on the color changing feature, and then it'll stand a little bit more. It says you're supposed to hold the light for 3 seconds, but if the stencil graphic is bigger than the little light on there, you're going to have to keep moving it around. And I don't know how soon the graphics fade. Let's take a look and see how it turned out. Well, a little bit of a Hot Wheels logo there. And you can see the graphics on the top that I did at first are already kind of gone. So they don't last real long. Here, I'll just do a little spot right on the hood. It says hold it there for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. And you can see it does change it, but you know, it's just kind of like a real rough blurry line. There's not going to be any sharp edges really. That's why they have the stencil. But when you have multiple areas that you need to cover with the light, you kind of have to move it around. It's kind of hard to get it really bright. I guess if you played around with it a little bit more, you could probably become an expert at it maybe. But here's a little shot of the base, metal base. Plastic tires. I'm pretty sure this is a plastic body. Feels plastic for the color changing feature. So that's pretty much it, guys, for this video. Just figured I'd show you this really rare Baja Breaker Hot Wheels light speeders. Like I said, there are some other light speeders out there, some other different vehicles. But this Baja Breaker was really hard to find, really hard to get a hold of. So check out eBay. Maybe you could find them, some of these light speeders, and you can play around with them and get you a little stencil and the little laser light fob. But that's it for this video, guys. Hope you found it informational. If you enjoyed the video and found it informational, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Also check out my Facebook page, That Van Guy, and check me out on Instagram. I'm that_diecast_van_guy on Instagram. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Have a great day.